Welcome back everyone on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dawn of Ragnarok. Let's get from Vivaldi. See you over there. Okay, it should be here.
This is the old workshop that Ivaldi spoke of. I should check if he's already here.
Shoddy. Very shoddy. Utterly useless. Where's the
The entrance must be on the other side.
utterly useless. Shoddy. Very shoddy.
What the hell?
Utterly useless.
It was an illusion.
Found anything worthy of your talents?
This will have to do.
Soon you can put them to good use.
By Ymir. Is that a Salakar? I never knew they actually existed.
I know all the sagas of your people, yet I've never heard
I never
of...
said my people.
You mean the Light Elves?
There aren't many who remember the Children of Light or their stories. I do.
When Sutter invaded their lands, they begged me for aid. But the war with the Vanir had only just ended and I was... wary. Long after, I learned how Sutter devoured the elves' immortal light, Huga by Huga. Maybe it's the same light that now allows him to renew himself after death.
During the conquest, he must have uncovered knowledge of the Salakars.
But to what end?
What Hugers does it hold?
Those of two warlords. One a Muspel, the other a Jotun.
Nothing more.
Nothing more. At least not of value.
He speaks the truth.
You deal with a fire nymph?
A fire nymph? I am the finest fire nymph in all of Svartalheim.
Allow me to introduce Asa, treasonous daughter of Sutter, and my friend.
You grow dewy-eyed in your dotage.
What have you unearthed?
Only rumors. My father is rebuilding something large and powerful, though its exact nature I cannot fathom.
And the Salakar is intended to be part of this something.
Most likely. Either way, its value to my father is so great he may indeed trade your son for its return.
Return to your stepmother. Arrange a trade. And one more thing. I would feel better knowing you're protected.
Sinmara travels far and wide, but I will rejoin her as you wish.
Whatever the Salakar is, I must steal it back once Baldur is safe.
Why?
Ragnarok comes. I've made plans, but they are not ideal. Perhaps the Salakar offers another way. One that will allow me to truly save those I care about. Even you.
To unlock its secrets, I will need help. There are rumors of a shelter nearby. Its dwellers may be able to assist me. Try looking near the largest karst south of here. Tell them I sent you. No dwarf would give up the chance to work with Ivaldi.
Vangrin was once home to your rivals, Sindri and Broka. Your name may not carry much weight here.
Don't make me laugh. No one cares about those two. I'll follow you once I've finished taking what I need.
What is the karst? What is a karst? And what is this thing?
This gemstone might be important.
Collect uncut gemstones to bring to the collector. That could have some value. Okay. Oh no. It's spoiler. you can really get up there. You can get on these floating structures here. So what is karst? Karst. Look for the largest. Maybe it's an English word that I don't know. I can't know everything. Oh, okay. I still really don't know what it is. It's a landscape underlain by limestone, which has been eroded. Yeah, it's a mountain eroded by dissolution, producing ridges, towers, fissures, sinkholes, and other characteristic landforms. Okay. I still don't understand what it is. Let's go to the south then. So it's structures created, shaped. The karst is probably a cavern.
A dwarf mark. They must be.
It's probably an underground cavern. It's only that instead of calling it shelter, they used another word for it. Okay, now we can become a raven, probably. It's done, guys. It's over. Wow. It's like Infamous Second Son, guys. You look for the thing you need power from, and for example, the smoke or the other. And then you use them.
The shelter must be nearby. A dwarven rune. I must be on the right track. The shelter must be nearby. The shelter's close. I feel it.
Oh, beautiful. We could have done some parkour up there.
must get all the way
Yeah,
up here.
I'm wondering the same.
So this is where they hide. This must be the shelter Ivaldi spoke of.
Ah,
I should head inside.
so when they say karst, remember these guys. If you are playing and they say karst, it's a shelter like any other. They just used another word for it. Just call it shelter. Come on. I was looking on Google on karst images.
A word, my friend. Ivaldi requests your aid.
Ain't my concern. Go talk to Augur.
He's the master of this workshop?
Master? Nah, boy, he's chief when the masters ain't here.
Let's see. Which one is Akler?
So much shit. How can so many starving dwarves produce so much?
Yeah, this is Einar. Einar's song. Beautiful.
Hello there. I bring word from Ivaldi.
What do I care? Go talk to the Ganger.
Ganger?
Yeah, the chief. Name's Oakland.
Those two aren't him. We'll keep looking.
Wow, this the songs.
What do you want?
Ivaldi sends me. He requires the help of a skilled artisan.
A meeting of minds, huh? Well, it ain't up to me. You'd best talk to Brokker or Sindri.
They still breathe? Where are they?
No idea. Sindri went off adventuring. He does that. Mind you, it's been a while since he left.
How much of a while?
Couple of weeks.
And his absence doesn't worry you?
Not my business where he goes.
And Broker?
Went to look for Sindri. Bit of a worry guts, that one. Ever since he mucked up the forging of Mjolnir. Anyway, look, leave your name and I'll pass it to Brokker when he shows up.
Tell him Harvey of Asgard was here.
Harvey of... by Ymir. Really, it is you?
I'll return tonight. In the meantime, fetch Ivaldi. He's at the old workshop ruins.
How can so many starving dwarves produce so much shit?
What do you want? Why are you here?
Between Broker at the night.
Three times it stung me. 3! On the hand, then the neck, oh, then on my eyeball!
A true master would ignore such trifles.
Trifles? That gadfly was the size of a squirrel! A big one!
An ogre could tear me limb from limb, and still my severed hands would finish the job. That is focus. That is passion. That is
Horseshit. Master Broker, I'm glad you have made it home. And your brother? Did you find him?
Yeah. You never did say where he was.
I believe Sindri went adventuring.
Adventuring? No, that's not it. He went to find the special mead. Had a hankering, he said.
Special meat.
Yeah, the special mead.
Sutunga's special meat?
What's that frosty arse got to do with it? We ain't in Jotunheim, in case you hadn't noticed. Well, there's this mead they make down at the brewery. So sweet, well, it's bloody sweet, all right? Anyway, Sindri had an itch for it. Just a horn or two, he said. So, off he goes. That was half a moon ago. I told him not to do it. Too many giants out there, but he wouldn't listen. Him and his cravings.
Where can I find this brewery?
Aylthorpe, southeast of here, other side of the marsh. Can't miss it. You're going to rescue him?
I will find him, yes. And afterwards, you and he will repay me by helping Evildee with the job I need done.
Now, hold on. We didn't,
Good. We have a deal. That gadfly? It was Loki. Thor himself could not have withstood the sting.
So, I'm wondering
Too much to ask for some
when
decent
Dawn
tools
of
around
Ragnarok
you
start,
wouldn't know
because
these if it sprouted wings, flew up your arse sideways, and laid a golden egg.
I know they are 40 hours, but what are we doing?
What do you want?
Remind me, why do I find myself company? Be drink.
Be great, child. You might learn something.
Child! Fuck off! I'm the same age as you.
And in all that time, consider...
If I get closer here, I can can use the weapons. I mean, when does Dawn of Ragnarok starts?
I must hand it to Sindri. Even after all that has happened, he still has the defiance to seek out a horn of Svartalfheim's finest.
It's just for now, guys. It's just you need this thing. This guy is on the loose. Go rescue him, or you need this. He needs this material to do this job. Go to fetch the items. Where is the action we saw in the main trailer? I mean, it will be like Siege of Paris.
Sweet scent.
No, it will be like
Fouled by the stench of
the Wrath of the Druids. That it wasn't at all Wrath of the Druids until the last quest.
Survey the area, Sunan.
If you remember, if you followed me through it. It wasn't at all Wrath of the Druids.
I'm out of meat. Bring me another barrel.
The Muspels aren't making any use of this place. They let it rot. Be my eyes, Sunan.
Hold you.
grow strong. This must be where everything is stored. Sindri's nose would have guided him here.
But there is another entrance. No, I guess you have to pass from here.
I don't believe in locked doors.
We have to get to that guy over there.
Where are they holding him, I wonder?
Bring me another barrel.
Much obliged.
Okay. Too easy. Too easy.
I sense that Sindri has been here. Surely there is some sign of Sindri here. A chain was placed here.
So this is all you can do,
Scarring,
Ubisoft.
something heavy was suspended
Instead
from
of
it. I've carried enough
inserting a
dwarfs
huge
recently to know
dungeon full
they're
of traps
nasty right as they look.
and contraptions like in a Tomb Raider game.
This hammer bears the mark of Sindri. And here, a bag of roasted acorns. Is this Sindri's special mead? Given the puddles on the
I can
floor,
see.
he must have taken a bath in it.
Okay.
This blood is many
There
days
must
old.
be something upstairs.
Trail leads in, the other out.
For now we are just investigating and doing chores for the others.
What do we have here?
While we can directly go to Surtur and kill him
The
like this.
Moscars have a prison not far from here. Jan's Hus, they call it. Some days ago, Sindri was captured while sneaking outside. He was dragged in here for interrogation. His belongings were seized. Even his roasted acorns, one of the many dwarven delicacies I will never fathom. They tried to loosen his tongue, using the same sweet mead he himself sought. Almost drowned him in it. But the shelter has not been raided. So Sindri must have remained strong and refused to give them its location. Instead, he was dragged away. Bloodied, drunk as a fish, but alive. Most likely to face further tortures at a makeshift prison named Jan's Hus. That is where I should go next.
Now I wonder if I can at the end of the map. We can just fast travel. But let's try stealthy, it's much better. Just have to escape. Done. Easy. And then I will return there, of course, to fetch everything. Now we have this power of eagle and we can go up there. We can go up on those
Don't just stand there. Get it over.
on those rocks, those flying rocks.
This place reeks of misery. More than I would even wish upon Loki, no matter his crimes. It's likely Sindri was brought here many days ago. I hope I'm not too late. I must be careful now. Have a look, Sunan.
Okay. So how do I unlock we have to power it up collecting the silica. That's why. And then unlocking new slots for storing the other powers. Okay. To go over there. Looks like an arena.
The giants have no mercy. When I face them, I will show them none. Cast about this land, my friend. Most of the dead have been roasted upon the flames. That body over there.
No,
I hope it's not who I think it is.
you're stupid, Odin. No.
Someone help me! Please!
I know
Let me
this
roll.
mark. Whoever he was, he had his hoover cruelly stolen. I can sense that the Salakar was satisfied on this occasion. It was this Kalda's first victim. And that amulet. The sigil. Sindri,
I saved him.
reckless fool, all this was a meat. Oh well.
They are too stupid.
Must return the body to Brokke.
Oh. No.
Chance led to Sindri's capture. But the nature of his death, that was not chance. When the enemy realized they had such a prize in their clutches.
Yeah!
Okay, we have to bring this guy to Brokker.
such as Sindri's are of lesser value. Still, it can't be coincidence that Kalda sated the Salakar with the Hugers of so many races. Muspel, Jotun, Dwarf, who knows what else.
Okay.
It cannot be. Is this Sindri, noblest of dwarfs?
Please let this not be our missing master.
It's right him. It's really him.
Who is this you bring? No! It can't be!
Master Broker, I share in your grief. Truly I do. Your brother was the worthiest of dwarfs. More so than you will ever know.
Oh, Sindri. No. No! My dear Sindri.
The funeral arrangements are being made outside. I must use this chance to bend Broker to my will. I must speak with Broker. The dwarves have come up with a crafty way to cross the lake. I must find a way to ease Broker's sorrow and make him amenable to my
Torch
wishes.
without flames.
Sindri, you son of a rock, where did you hide your tools?
You lied to me. You said you would save him.
I said I would find him.
That ain't my brother. Not anymore. What happened? Tell me. Everything.
As I neared the village, I heard a great roar, like that of a wounded bear. Soon after, I witnessed the final act of a mighty battle. Sindri beset by giants on all sides. It was he who made the godlike roars.
He always did have a deep voice.
He wielded his hammer and chisel with uncommon skill.
Yes! Yes! I've seen him do it many times in the workshop.
Giants lay strewn about, slain by Sindri's hand. But then, one of cowardly aspect struck your brother treacherously in the back. Yet even as Sindri succumbed to the blow, he lopped his chisel and struck the coward dead, right between the eyes.
Sindri did all that?
So it will be written.
I'll cut down that oak tree now Sindri's gone. Can't stand the sight of it without him here.
Where could they be?
There's something wrong, Basil.
Everything is wrong. We're burying the greatest smith who ever lived, and we don't have his tools to put with him.
I came across some at Aylthorpe. If you want, I can fetch...
Those are just the spares. He never took his best ones from the shelter.
I see. How is it that such valuable instruments have been misplaced?
Misplaced? Don't be daft. Hidden, more like.
By Sindri?
To make sure no one else ever touched them. Particularly Broker. Except now we can't find them.
You have no idea where they might be.
Well, they're inside the shelter, I can tell you that. Well, they can't be too far. be surprised if there's somewhere up high.
I thought dwarves were afraid of heights.
Not our Sindri. He was quite the climber. Now me, well, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground, right where they should be.
Okay.
I'm very fond of the dwarves, yet their constant needs. It's exhausting.
See guys, find and collect Sindri's tools.
Friend, betrayer.
Like I said before,
What I'd
it's
give for a moment of your
just
guilty
fetch quests
conversation.
for now.
Even the lies.
Come on, give me something.
If I was Sindri, where would I hide my beloved tools? Somewhere high up, perhaps.
They can't let you choose like you do with Eivor,
Show me.
because it is Ragnarok. It has a story. You can't change the course.
Surely this is Sindri's beloved acorn. A majestic oak. Surely this is Sindri's beloved acorn tree. That nest looks like a promising hidey hole. If I had wings, I could reach it easily enough.
Okay. Oh come on, I miss 2 flowers. And here, from here you learn that you can change to eagle form. Well, I got the hooger from him. When you want the hooger flowers, they are never here. Look how far you have to go. Come on. Okay.
The tools of Sindri's trade.
Oh, this was beautiful.
I must reunite these tools with Sindri's remains before the ceremony begins.
Here you go.
The disaster has been averted.
Oh, now I see why some call you God.
You're making me blush. Still, I have my moments. Heroes die, but not their legacy. Such was Sindri's courage, that tonight he feasts in Valhalla, the first of his kind to ever do so. Evil has come. Perhaps he can be of use.
I'm here for the mead, not the company.
You dwarves and your love of mead. It's caused me enough trouble already.
It wasn't a dwarf who ransacked half of Jotunheim in search of some mysterious mead.
I wouldn't know anything about that. You know, old friend, now would be a good time for some grand gesture.
Like what?
A respectful speech from you, Sindri's greatest rival, would surely...
Ah, fuck off.
We must all make compromises. I can even give you the honeyed words. Time soothes the well of suffering, brings hope that sees beyond chill death, recasts the whirlpool of sorrow into the placid waters of the philosophic mind.
Are those words for Sindri or Balder?
Balder lives. Why would he need such words?
Of course. I didn't mean to... Well, you know. Fine, I'll do the speech. But it will be one of my making, not yours. We dwarves don't care much for poetry. Still, we can't set about making speeches until the torches are all lit up.
Who knows how long it will take before the dwarves get around to lighting the torches. It will be faster.
No,
if
I
do
didn't
it.
really expect that I had to light the torches. It's the first thing I saw when we came here.
The dwarves have saved the place for me. This is a great honor that they bestow.
My brother. A true master. He was,
I did not like Sindri, and he did not like me. Still, he was good with the hammer, and the chisel, and the saw. And he knew how to work the bellows. Some said better than anyone. Even me. Brocker, your brother was a very fine smithy. I admired him greatly.
Master Broker, you've given Sindri an excellent send-off.
it's the least he deserves. But is it really true he feasts in Valhalla?
It is. I saw it in a vision. Come. Let's take a stroll. Now, tell me, are you prepared to continue Sindri's good work?
Helping Ivaldi was not my brother's work.
What defined Sutra was. It's what got him killed.
Greed for mead is what got him killed.
It took courage to go after that mead. A direct challenge to Sutra's authority.
This is crooked thinking.
Seems straight enough to me.
You know, I don't reckon I owe you a bloody thing.
I risked my life to retrieve your brother's body. Now I'm prepared to risk it again. For you and all of Svartalfheim.
Bollocks! You ain't doing anything out of the goodness of your heart. I know what you're after. I know all about your lad Balder. I have ears, you know, even in my grief. So, don't pretend you're here for us, because I know—
Would you have me abandon my own son, and strive only for your salvation?
Okay, when you say it like that. I need time. I'm still grieving, you know? Let me think on it, all right? A little old think.
Check on Broker, see if he has come to his senses. If he hasn't, I must encourage him further.
Okay. I'm literally falling asleep, guys. I swear. And Surtur was so easy at the beginning. Where is Loki? Where is Thor? Where is everyone? The best dwarves are on The Witcher 2. Not The Witcher 3. The Witcher 2 are the best dwarves ever you have ever seen a video game.
These are the finest tools.
These are just
The finest? I forged better in my sleep.
Yeah? Is that why you were snooping about in the ruins
these
of
are
the old
just
workshop?
smaller people
Only
with
because the Muspel stole everything I had, dimwit.
a head larger head.
Good to see you're getting along. So, Broker, do you accept your duty?
Don't have much choice, do I? Last thing I need is a godly smiting up my arse.
Let this be the start of a beautiful new friendship.
To study the Salakar, I'll need the very best of tools. Too bad this workshop is lacking.
Bugger off! I got more stuff here than you can wag a finger at.
Doubt it.
If you find something you don't know how to use, just ask.
I'll be giving you lessons on how to use your own.
Bickering dwarves. How unusual.
Asa, you return.
What? You deal with a fire nymph?
Not this again.
What news do you bring?
My stepmother is stubborn. I cannot push too hard or she will grow suspicious.
She has no interest in a trade.
Interest, yes. But not yet the will.
I don't understand.
The Salakar is all but indestructible. You, on the other hand, are not.
She assumes she'll catch me, kill me, and retrieve the Salakar.
Time is on her side.
Then I must strip her of this illusion. If I were to make a nuisance of myself, one that cannot be ignored.
Sinmara prepares to lead my father's next major invasion.
But if I were to disrupt her plans, it may force her to the bargaining table.
Sounds risky to me.
I once plotted and carried out the murder of Ymir himself. What do I care of risk?
Well, since you put it like that.
Where must I strike?
At Af Alvat Milna, my stepmother develops a strange army. At Jofursmida, she breeds beasts of war. And finally, there's Drekathorp, her supplies hub.
I'll deal with all three.
In the meantime, I shall return to Aetri. I will send word once my stepmother has become more amenable.
I'll return when I'm done, and I will expect answers regarding the Salakar.
So yeah, when Asa comes,
All right then.
for now she's the best character.
I knew I wouldn't be here. Miserable sod.
The toil never ends.
Okay, boys, let's stop here. Otherwise it comes too long. Nice view. So I hope you enjoyed.
I have work to do.
Wow, why you said that? Interesting. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, a comment and subscribe. See you the next time.